Gonna talk to this golem. Really tiny.
I fought for years in the Mist War.
Where does it go?
I know what it's like. You know nothing.
Please proceed.
Do your thing.
Interesting.
Shout, be convincing. We need
This
the
gate?
proof.
No, not this, the Lizard gate. So I guess this one now.
It's your turn to dent.
Wow, so that's what the gate led to this entire time? Led to Novus? Hmm. Get the feeling this one might have some combat. It didn't seem all that safe. I mean, even after clearing out all those shock. It's chalk, I mean.
How interesting.
It's not that interesting.
Please state the nature of your emergency.
Just generic sentry golem?
1 second, please.
Security breach detected.
What?
Golem, what are you doing?
Yep, I knew it.
Responding with full force.
I feel good.
No, this is not happening. Stop. Hold.
Time to do some real damage.
Unidentified intruder does not fulfill height requirements.
Feel the fury.
High requirements.
No, she's approved. She's my friend. Stop that rusty hunk of stupidity. Call your stupid old golem off.
Vacate these premises. Oh, poor baby. It'll take me months to repair you now.
Well, that's what it gets for being unable to control it.
It's Taimi. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
It's good to see you. I was so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news too.
What the? What's it telling me about the
Whitlock
Way
says
One
we're starting a
anomaly?
new guild. So exciting.
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are. Someone has to be the brains. Haha, kidding. In all seriousness though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great. It's fantastic. Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you described.
Keep it a secret.
Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
Oh no, he's back.
Counselor Flood, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor.
Sarcasm is strong.
I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Do exactly as you're told. Attempt to solve the puzzle.
Unidentified user.
Oh.
Security measures activated.
Oh, I should skip it. What the heck?
Enter passcode.
Oh no, I did not. Can I make it loop again? I'm not gonna get it right.
Interact with the console. Only if you are an approved user.
Did that just electrocute that poor fellow? Skip the puzzle.
More like marriage. Ow!
We'll just skip it for now.
Oops.
I am not
Easy there,
amused.
fellas.
Shut up!
Well, this is what I get for skipping it. I chose combat instead. But it's nice it gives you the choice. I might get whooped here. These ones do sort of hurt.
Feel the fury.
Ain't got time for this completed. Very
That's
appropriate
our
achievement.
cue. You didn't crack the code, so I did it for you while you were busy. We shouldn't dilly-dally any longer. Let's go.
Yeah, I wasn't in the mood for like Simon says. That probably wouldn't have been too hard to attempt. But oh, next time I replay this, I can do it the proper way. Instead of brute forcing it.
Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flaunt out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber.
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rata Novus shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
And then you broke into it.
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it.
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Tarir?
Back to the leyline map. So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern Bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Oh no. More shock.
Exactly. Get him.
Ah, that sound makes my teeth ache.
Wait, that's a reflector.
Taimi, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might
Oh,
be
no.
one of their kin.
I feel good. Feel the fury.
These ones are definitely weaker than ones in the open world.
Coming. It ain't nap time yet.
Oh man, Relic's not healing though. I don't want him going down. Big one now. Blitzer again.
I feel good.
Oh crap. Hit me with a reflect. Can't reflect this though. Oh, yes it can. Oh. That's not great.
Where you exterminate? Don't worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later.
Well, it's pretty mundane. Not bad.
Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it, and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid. From the blighting pods. The things that made horrible Mordrum abominations and
Wow.
corpses.
Yes, again,
So
Belly.
you do remember it.
Taimi, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
That thing is gonna become a monster here. Interesting, so you
Got
can
your
explore.
back. You first.
Or you can just move forward. I'm gonna explore. Already took a shortcut on the puzzle. Why not see what else is up here?
Don't worry about Taimi beating us to it. Flunch assures me he has her under his thumb. From what I hear, Taimi has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zoja the mentor too.
Did you see where Taimi and that odd crew of hers went?
The humans are all abuzz about some group called the White Mantle. They're so short-sighted.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes.
Weird.
There's another chart here. That's remarkable in one day. I'm going to sneak a look at Taimi's equipment. Watch my back. Okay. Stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she does it.
Taimi? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the progeny.
The leader of the Vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive.
Don't tell him, but I secretly call him Blunt, because he is. Taimi got a raw deal on that waypoint device.
Wow, sounds like not everyone likes him.
I
That's
heard
obvious.
Zoja's scrambled, drooling. Explains why Taimi's out here on her own.
Aw, that's all there is. Still, that was pretty interesting. And obviously, foreshadowing the White Mantle is going to be involved. Though the trailer made that clear, too. I don't know how. Maybe they're going to be taking the White energy.
It's just Taimi's friends again.
Why did it start the dialogue before I got here? So I sort of missed what she was saying.
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Rata Novus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After the Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the Pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Poobah?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
The alarms.
What was that? That didn't sound good. Quick, let's go see what's happening.
Shock? Yeah, it's gotta be... No, I don't know. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Not yet. Gotta get down there.
Protect the counselors! Run! It's crazy Silvari!
What?
Is that another one of your friends?
What happened?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Blunt was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. Cannot, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed...
Oh, it's not the Drungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anissa's.
Still holds your billet, huh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Codicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anise sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw, up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way.
Oh, that's where the cutscene's gonna happen now.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Well then. Might as well ask some questions. Some unique dialogue because I'm a human, of course.
It's an anomaly. Novus seems to have grown more alert. Very recent.
Trying to resurrect one, that could be pretty frightening.
You think it could be related to the death of the Elder Dragon?
Shame this isn't voice though. Yeah, why are they so active suddenly? So they were waiting for the Pact to be weak. And the Silvari too.
We know little about the Novans, but we're extracting more and more each day.
Already knew who Codicus is, but we'll ask again.
Please.
Now it's time to take this ride here. What the? Keyboard's freaking out. My apologies.
Let's get underway.
Hopefully that doesn't affect the cutscene in any way. This is a new area. Bloodstone Fen, huh? What the? Whoa.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
By
gods, grow a backbone! All hands, full reverse! On your feet. We survived.
Is that a bug? That was weird. They got cut off with the dialogue there.
Commander! Commander, can you read me?
Well, here we are.
Taimi, how are you? Where are you?
I'm in your bag. I put a two-way communicator in there when you were in Rata Novus.
I don't really have time for this. Something
The map just went crazy, and it's where you were going. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, magic levels that high could be super hazardous, like X's for eyes hazardous. But I may have a solution. Based on some of Zin's old Rata Novan research, I've devised a way for you to counter certain types of magical threats. Might take a second to get used to, so train, train, train.
Thanks, Taimi. We'll talk about this thing you bugged me with later.
Oops, lab fire, gotta go!
Radasum is so close.
Well, I don't know. It's in the end yet, is it?
I'm terrified to close my eyes out here.
Well, I think that's the end of that instance, at least.
I fully expect us to
Hopefully you enjoyed this,
expire
folks.
here.
Dust sign off. Have a good one now. Till the next one.